I have the pleasure of giving the last few words of this very rich conference, and I do promise you it will be very few. We've had a very full and rich discussion. In June of 2013, the World Academy collaborated with the United Nations office in Geneva and CERN for a meeting which involved a number of international organizations and about 200 diplomats. And that meeting turned out to be of great significance to the Academy because it launched a project which we call New Paradigm, looking at the multiple challenges that are facing humanity today, all in one, as part of one integrated whole, trying to understand their interactions and trying to understand the root causes and the drivers by which we can address them in an interconnected fashion. That led ultimately to the founding of our baby organization, the World University Consortium also, so it had quite a great significance. Now, 2.5 years later, we're back with CERN, partnering again, and under the auspices of UNOG and a wide range of other UN agencies, going back to actually the core original mission and priority of the Academy when it was founded in 1960, to look at the social implications and the policy consequences of knowledge, science, and technology on society. This has been from the morning on, this has been a very rich discussion which has explored multiple perspectives. We never expected to come up with all the answers today. Rather, our goal was to open the doors and identify all the issues so that in our subsequent programming over the next few years, we can work with all that we have heard today, and it's been a great learning experience for us. We've explored this issue at the level, the overarching level of the values by which science and technology is founded on and the purpose it's to serve in society. Many of the speakers have stressed the critical need to bridge the gap between scientific research and governance, the policy-making community, and the business community, and the general public. And a recurring theme has been the core critical need for education, not only education among young scientists, but education among the general public and the policymakers as well. I'd like to thank the Director General of the UN, Michael Meller, for agreeing to participate and also lend the weight of the UN to this meeting. Professor Gerard from WMO, the heads and representatives of all the other UN agencies that have participated here, WHO, ILO, ISO, UNITAR, ISO, WIPRO, the European Physical Society. Seeing you all and hearing you all at one time made me much more conscious of how much progress we have made as a species in really creating an enormous infrastructure of social organization to help us manage the knowledge, the rapidly expanding knowledge we have. And there was a great impact, which I didn't expect, hearing you one after another and seeing how much has been done. We all know that the challenges facing us are extremely challenging, and that all our efforts up until now are not enough to give any of us a sense of satisfaction or contentment that things are under control. On behalf of the World Academy, I'd like to say we look forward to further opportunities to interact with you, to work with you, to learn from you about how we can foster and support your initiatives for the governance, development, promotion, propagation, dissemination, regulation of science and technology for the betterment of humanity. I'd like to conclude by thanking Rolf Hoyer, our Director General, our host here, Professor Bertolucci, Maurizio Bono, who's been so helpful, and our own fellow, we share him with CERN, we're a little possessive, Herwig Schoper, without whom this meeting could not have taken place. The wonderful staff of CERN, Ava and Maria and others who have made this possible. And I'd like to thank our representatives of the board and other members of the Academy and the guests who have come and accepted our invitation to be here. We look forward to working with you in future. Thank you.